Yes, people, welcome to Saeed TV and welcome back to Rivals Talk. We're in the building. Sorry, we missed out on last week, but you know what? The World Cup festivity, the World Cup fixture list has made everybody watch football from literally the crack of dawn to the crack of night. That's what it feels like right now. You know what I mean? It's like a full shift. Now we are starting to see two games at once. But Grizz, how you doing, brother? Everything all good?
All good, man. All good. Everyday football. I'm loving it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really enjoying it, bro. We
Yeah,
spoke
I
about
am as
this,
well.
bro. I'm telling you, man. There's some tense games like that today. Obviously, we might get into it, but that Belgium and Croatia game, bro, that got tense at the end, man. Your man
Bro.
Lukaku, your ex number 9, your ex striker, your star
Nah,
boy. You know what I mean? I'm sure you bigged him up. You know what I mean? In
nah, you
videos
know
gone
what?
by.
I can't lie to
People.
you.
Uh-huh.
Lukaku's first season gave me.
Yeah.
Excited. I got excited.
There you go. There you go. There you go. You got
You know what I
gassed.
mean? But then the next season, I don't know if the word hate is a strong word, but I disliked his style, man. He
Oh
was
Lord.
all over the place. Started to see it bubbling over the floor. I'll never
Oh
forget the
Lord.
moment where the ball came over the top. Yeah, he tried to control it, and then he ended up going back to the Crystal Palace team that we were playing at the time. So listen, but they are out. Belgium are out. You know what? Yeah, Grizz. Yeah, I put a tweet out. I said the golden generation of England and the golden generation of Belgium. They're cursed, man. The golden generations, the word golden generation, it's cursed, man. Because Belgium with Hazard, De Bruyne, Lukaku, Vincent Kompany, Alderweireld, Vertonghen. These guys were probably the best centre backs in the Premier League at once. Vertonghen and Alderweireld. If you people want to know, at one point they were dominating. Witsel, bro. These guys have had quality, man, and their generation, they're old now. They're probably going to be. This is probably their last
Nah.
big
Finish.
tournament.
No, not probably. Not probably. 100%. There's no way these lot are playing at any other tournament now. They're dead. They're finished. They all need to retire. They all need to retire. I'm not even joking. They all need to retire. Bro, look at the names you rattled off there, and they didn't win a major trophy or major
Not
competition.
one. They missed out in. I think for me, 2014 was it? That was
No,
a big
2000.
year. No, it's
Yeah.
2018.
No, 18 was the big one, isn't it? 18 was
Yeah,
the big one. 4 years ago, they were in their
Moussa
prime.
Dembele.
Musa Dembele. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm
Bro,
telling you.
they had big hitters, man. You know what I mean? Let's not be real. They had big hitters, and it's one of them situations where Belgium. What's the population of Belgium? 8 million or something like that. It's not a big population, is it? So
Nah. It's a small country, innit? I'm
small
sure.
country.
Unless you're
So
getting cussed. Come on, I'm sure it's a small country. Don't do that don't do me
no,
like
I'm
that.
just
In
saying,
case of...
I'm just thinking, you know what I mean, in terms of like this was their moment, you know what I mean, to kind of do it. Euro 2016 as well, that was a big chance. They've had their moments, man. But then again, Lukaku's finishing. Oh my
Ah,
goodness me.
did you feel
Oh
sorry for him at the end?
no,
Not
because
in
you
any
know,
way.
like 5 is when he reacts to it, he's kind of like shocked. He does this.
I know he does this. I know he just stands there. He's like, what did I do? Like, he needs to just keep it moving because people are going to focus on that, man.
You know what I mean?
Why
Big
does
up
he just stand
Ash.
there? What's
He
Ash
said
saying?
Guardiola, Kanate, Saliba, the next generation of centre back. We will discuss that because I think for me, Guardiola deserves his praise. I think Kanate was a beast as well. You know what I mean? So the next generation of centre back, I think centre backs generation is very, very high now in terms of you know how we have the strikers at the minute. It's not the best and whatnot, but in terms of the centre backs, you can find a lot, mate, a lot. But they're out. Should we be shocked? Should we be surprised? Second best ranked team in FIFA rankings, according, you know what I mean, to FIFA.
You have to be shocked, man. You have to be shocked. You would say what you want. You still expect them to finish ahead of Morocco. But saying that, I told you guys when we done the Big Six predictions, Morocco are ballers, man. I was saying
Morocco.
Morocco can ball
I
out,
like
bro.
Morocco team. You know, they've got
We
Premier
got
League
Morocco,
experience.
bro. We got
They've
Morocco.
got midfield is very, very good. The one that Tottenham wanted to buy last season. He plays for Fiorentina.
Yeah, Amrabat.
Amrabat, yes. They've got there's two centre backs for me. The one at West Ham. Listen, let me tell you something. He's a very good centre back. You know, I know he's been injured for a while.
Both of them, Roman Sace and Aguad, who unfortunately scored the own goal today. But
they're fullbacks as well. They're fullbacks as well. If you look at them, Mazarawi and Hakimi, they've got that locked in. they've got that determination. I like the crowd as well. The Moroccan people don't let go, man. And then obviously Kevin De Bruyne as well, man. Listen,
I don't know, man. What do you want to say?
players, they carry their team. De Bruyne. Listen, we can say, oh, it's not out. No, one player doesn't carry their team. But have you ever felt that De Bruyne has taken Belgium by the scruff of the neck and carried their team? Have you felt that? Or have you feel like he's just kind of been amongst it?
Do we? It's such a hard one.
This is not slander, by the way. This is not slander. It happens in international football. It happens. You have to
look.
Have that.
You can't really say he's being surrounded by bums.
No, you can't.
You can't. Look at the players that we've mentioned. They're good players, man. They're good players. Batshuayi, okay, he's a bit batshit. All right. But Lukaku, all right, he had a stinker today, but he scores goals for Inter. He scores everywhere else. Mertens, he's got in that side. He's got Tielemans, who's got a banger in him. He's got Jeremy Doku near the end there. Carrasco, Trossard, his brother Hazard. Sorry, the two Hazard brothers. Bro, man, they're not bums. Yes, they're at the end of their careers, but they can play ball. I mean, how they didn't put those chances. Oh, it was tense at the end. If they had won, if they had won, Croatia would have gone out, right?
Yeah. Croatia would have gone out, and Morocco would have been gone through.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been nice. Wouldn't have been nice.
Croatia,
that wouldn't.
I'm not gonna lie to you though, Croatia. I still think for me, they're a team that's just there in it. Same way with Poland.
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. They're not inspiring, man. Let's be real, man.
No, respect Croatia. Respect Croatia.
No, what do you mean respect Croatia? I enjoyed last team, 2018, but it's another team that I think we're done with. They're just there in it. Like, let's be real.
They just ain't got a striker, man. That's what it is. They ain't got a striker. Basically, you put a proper bagsman up there with Croatia, and then they're doing nice. They just ain't got a striker, bro. Come on, put some respect on Croatia. If you don't enjoy watching Croatia, then football's not for you, man. Come on.
No. Listen, I enjoy watching Modric. I enjoy watching their midfield, but apart from that, let's be real, man.
Their left back's nice. Bro, their left back's nice. Sosa, bro. You know what I mean? The midfield we know about, and Gvaridol. How do you say his name? Come on.
I call it Guardian, but I don't know if that's right.
Nah, you ain't saying it right, shit.
But listen,
come on, man.
Listen.
I love watching. This is people are talking about all the other stories. Modric carrying this Croatia team. That's gonna be some story, bro.
Who
would they be playing
next?
Huh?
Who would they be playing next?
I don't know, actually.
Yeah, let us know in the chat. Oh, it's called Vardial. That's how you spell it.
Gavardial. Yeah, Gavardial.
That's how you spell it there. So listen, let's see what happens with that one. But the World Cup is hotting up. Obviously, we won't preview the games after, because later on you'll find out what happens with that one. They've got Rebic missing as well. Rebic and Mandzukic. Rebic would have been good. Rebic would have been good.
Rebic would have been sick.
Spain. Yeah, they're playing Spain. I think, you know what? Two different styles. You never know. You just never know. So we'll see. We'll see with that one. But listen, we are going to talk about a little bit about football. So we are going to have a bit of rest about the in general. Not this one, no. We'll discuss that in a bit. I wanted to bring up the news about Jude Bellingham, man. Agent Trent is going around as well. You know how when they take photos of you, players take photos and that. It's always like, he's going to the club. Like, they can be good friends as well, like.
Of course,
you know what I mean? Like,
100%. I agree.
You have to find little things and whatnot. They are similar age. I think Trent's 24, obviously Bellingham's about 19. So, you know what I mean? Like, they're just friends in it, man. You get me? Like, and then obviously the reports come out and said, as reported, Liverpool's doing everything and Klopp is pushing on a lot. Internal saying Bellingham first, Caicedo's an alternative. Liverpool is highly rated from the player, but nothing yet. Liverpool won't pay every price. Dortmund expect between 100 million and 150 million. Which is a lot of money, a lot of money. I don't know if Liverpool can negotiate without a. You haven't got a thing, have you? The guy's left. Man. Michael Edwards has left.
No, he hasn't left. He's there.
But he's obviously going to be leaving this summer.
Yeah. So he's still there, isn't it? He's going to finish his job, and he's still getting paid. So he's doing his job. and one of his jobs will be to negotiate the Bellingham deal before he goes.
What we
120 million euros, 100 million euros is not a lot for Jude Bellingham. I'm going to put it out there. How much pound is that, people? People, can you convert that into pound for us? I think it's about 80 to 90 million.
About 85, isn't it? 85 million? 100 million euros, about 85 million.
Yeah, so I think we're very, very ready to pay up to 100 million pound for him. How much is that in euros, people? Let that. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, it's about 85. It's about 85.
Shall I tell you that last comment is the one that's the only thing that worries me, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Jude wants Champions League football. We need to get Champions League. I know I've been saying it. Best we will. But
Champions League football, man. This is what it's about
madness,
now, man.
If we get Champions League football, Jude Bellingham will be a Liverpool player.
Not Man City as well, because I think for me, Man City can still offer something. If Gundogan leaves and they put him in a swap deal, that could tempt Dortmund.
We can't mess with Man City when it comes to money. We can't mess with the fee. They can offer more. They can pay him higher wages. But from what I understand, Jude Bellingham wants to play for Liverpool. Liverpool is his first choice of his dad and his family. His dad's a massive Liverpool fan. And apparently he's very good like that. His family are very close and run his show. You know, he's one of them kids that listens to his family thing. You understand?
Yeah, he's one of them, but it's like a Reece James, isn't it? You know, like Reece James.
I don't know about Reece James. Why are you telling me about Reece James for? Allow Reece James in it. Why are you telling me about Reece James?
No, I'm saying like they're family, man, innit? They're kind of like their dad brings them along with everything and whatnot. And because you got to remember, they had everything so early on in their career, innit? It's not like, you know, a late bloomer or whatnot. Jude Bellingham come out their woodworks, what, at 15, 16? And at that time, he's dealing with big situations. You see what I mean? So obviously,
for me, Jude is wow. All I'm saying is he's looked even better and better in the World Cup. He's shown me something, man. He's shown me he can dominate midfields. He can play. Bro, I like this kid, and he's going to get better and better and better.
You know what? Yeah. And by the way, big up to everybody who's watching. Make sure you guys like the video. Probably not even 50 likes. Come on, man. 230 of you's already in the chat. Make sure you hit the like button. It helps the algorithm out massively, especially when there's no... You know, the YouTube algorithm at the minute is messed up. So please smash the like on the video. Philip H, big up to you, brother. I appreciate it. He goes, big up, lads. Liverpool move is scary. Even either they have new owners or will spend more money than usual. Klopp taking the shackles off. Scary times. You know, there's a lot of people are saying that. Bellingham.
I'm not saying scary times. And I'm not saying scary times. I'm just saying it's what we deserve, innit? It's what Klopp deserves in terms of being able to flex his muscles. You understand? There is not a chance he goes to Liverpool. United hold on, what's that brother saying? Why'd you take that off?
This one here, yeah.
Yeah. There is not a chance he goes to... Oh, so he's saying Saeed said this. Hold on. Oh, he's telling you. What's he saying? And we'll have Champions League.
Goes to Liverpool. United are a bigger club and will have Champions League which Liverpool won't get this season. I believe, for me, I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, Marty. Okay, come back to me.
I ain't going to lie to you, man. It's crazy, you know, yeah, but I'm not... What's the word I'm looking for? I want Enzo Fernandez.
Oh, yeah. But he's different. We're talking different types of players.
The different midfielders. I want a different sort of midfielder. Jude Bellingham, for me, would suit Liverpool more. This is my own opinion. I think, for me, Enzo Fernandez can give us what we're kind of missing at the minute. Don't get me wrong. Jude Bellingham is an unbelievable player. But, again... 150 million euros is probably going to be. So where do you go with it? Again, it's
they won't get 100 million euros. They won't get 100 million euros, 150 million euros. They'll get max about 120. Max.
It just depends on what it is, man. Adrian Sheikh says Bowley might have hit with Guardiola 12 years old. While also, if he's actually paying attention to Bun, Jude can bring 2 DMs and Enzo back Potter, man. Enzo Fernandez, listen, his release clause apparently is, I think, Fabrizio Romano. 120 million euros. What's that then? Is that...
There you go.
Trying to think.
How much is that in pounds, people? That's about £90, yeah? 90 million?
90 million?
95?
90 million or maybe 95 million? 95 million? Would you pay that for Enzo Fernandez?
Nah.
River Plate also have a percentage on the sale as well. That's crazy, man. You know, Benfica are the masters of selling as well. After one season, that's how much it's worth. That's
103
crazy.
million.
Benfica, man. I want to know who their guy is, man, and who their negotiator is.
That's what you need to find. You need to buy all their scouts and all their team, bro. Come on.
That's crazy, man. And then you had Declan Rice today. Did you see Declan Rice today? He wants Champions League.
He's gone as well. Bro, there's gonna be some players, man. There's gonna be some players on the market. Enzo, Casado, Bellingham, Declan Rice.
Some are midfielders.
Midfielders. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of midfielders. I don't know if you lost. Well, like, what do you think? Like, do you not need midfielders? You got Casemiro.
We're gonna probably replace Donny van der Beek.
Okay.
Fred is in his last year of his contract.
Do you think he might not give Donny van der Beek a chance because of the Dutch connection and all that?
I think for me,
no, but not for you. No, but for Ten Hag.
I think he's giving him a chance right now, but Donny's not taking them, man. He gave him 4 games in a row, I think it was, or something like that, or 3 or 4 games, and he never took his chance, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Donny van der Beek, but I think for me, it's time to probably move on, if I'm being honest with you. But also, Eriksen is 30. You almost need an Eriksen replacement now. We've already just bought him, because he's 30, and you need a guy who's just understudy that can take over the reins. So we haven't got that. All our midfield, we've got Bruno Fernandes, Casemiro, Eriksen. The rest of them, Donny, Fred, McTominay, they're 2 or 3 steps below that, if you know what I mean. We need upgrades. Enzo Fernandez, for me, is an upgrade in what we need.
But where would you play him? Because he's like another. Not Eriksen, he's more deeper than Eriksen, but he can play in the Eriksen role. He's a ball-playing central midfielder.
He's aggressive, he's tenacious. I think he could play that 8 role perfect.
Alongside Casemiro.
Alongside Casemiro. And he can still actually play very comfortable on the ball. You've seen it. Very technical as well. So he could
he's perfect.
That's what I'm saying. So I think for me, but again, it comes down to how many teams are going to be after Enzo Fernandez. You know, how many teams are going to be in for him? There's going to be a lot. Then the demand goes higher.
Yeah. I got a feeling he ends up at City.
Sorry?
I think
Enzo Fernandez.
I think he ends up at City.
But do they need? You know what? Gundogan is leaving, though, isn't it?
Yeah, Gundogan is going to leave. You never know. You never
know. Bernardo Silva, that could be his last season.
Bernardo Silva's been wanting to go for 2 years, isn't it?
Yeah, but this is probably the season where he goes now to Barcelona.
If they let him go, bro, I'm serious. There's not many people in world football that can replace him.
I know.
He's that good, you know.
I know.
He's that
you got to remember, but what do you call it? KDB, they'd have to replace him with a whole different player, man. I don't think Enzo Fernandez is that player. Ash I says, what is United's front three if you sign Gakpo? Probably Gakpo, Anthony.
Bro, I hope you don't sign Gakpo, you know. That's what I'm saying to you.
Sorry?
I hope you don't sign him.
Why?
He's not that guy, I'm telling you now.
Listen, again, man, you know, what,
in 6 months, you're going to say, Gris, in 6 months' time or a year, you're going to say, Gris, we done a rivals talk in the middle of the World Cup, and you told me about this guy, Gris. You told me this guy ain't it. He's pissing me off, you know, Gris. He's pissing me off. That's what you're going to say in 1 year's time.
Okay, tell me your reasons why you think Gakpo isn't good enough.
I think he's technically okay. He's very good technically.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have much impact on a game. He hasn't got an outstanding attribute. He doesn't affect the game. You watch those Dutch games, the 3 games that everyone's watched and gone wild about. Watch the games. Apart from his goal, tell me what he does.
So what would you want for striker to do then? If he does everything else,
he's a wide man. He's a wide man. He's a wide man.
No, I get that. But then if he doesn't do everything else that you say, and the main thing he doesn't do is score, then you're going to be like, well, he's not really clinical, or he doesn't get himself in the box. He's meant to be an attacker, meant to score goals. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
No problem. I hope you buy him. That's what I'm saying. I'm just giving my opinion on the player. Mohamed Kudus is the player that people should be going for. If you're going for someone, you should be going for.
Right now, we have Anthony on that side. I know he can play in that little role as well. Apparently, he can play.
Gakpo plays in that role.
But for me, though, if Gakpo, I feel like the manager knows what he wants, and this
No,
manager's got good
fair enough,
ideas.
fair enough.
Sandro Martinez, every signing that he's bought, he knows he's meticulous with it. Even when he's at Ajax, you know, if you're looking at Sebastian Haller, everyone was like, Sebastian Haller, the guy that flopped at West Ham. What did he do? What did he transform him to? So I feel like for me, you're not going to get the most explosive technical player anymore. It is a PMP era now, Griezmann. You know, it's pace and power. You know, the technical side of the game is fading.
He's got power. He's a big boy.
You could have Sancho. Sancho is technically gifted, probably technically gifted than Gakpo, but he doesn't give you the pace and power that Gakpo gives you. And when you're looking at the Premier League as well, Grizz, yeah, what's the Premier League?
We've got some breaking news, you know, from the World Cup. We've got some breaking news from the World Cup.
What?
But this is true, though. Gakpo at striker gives you Havertz vibes, you know. I'm telling you now. He's only striker.
More than Havertz. And Havertz is not explosive than Gakpo. Gakpo can turn away from you. Gakpo could drive into space. Gakpo is quick. People say Gakpo's not fast. You're not watching him. You've not been watching him.
He's not that fast.
So you're saying he hasn't got that fast turn of pace and
he's a very like most Belgium, like most Dutch players. Sorry, he's got a clean strike, clean technique. You understand? He's got clean technique. I don't think he's got any X factor about him.
No, but
that's just me.
I could mention flaws about every single player as to why you shouldn't sign him, but you know, I don't think we should be living like I could say to you, could us. Well,
so how much would you pay for him? How much would you pay for Gakpo? How much would you go out for Gakpo? Let's be honest with me.
I would pay up to. I said yesterday, yeah, if there's a bidding war and the manager really wanted him, I'd go up to paying between 50 to 70 million.
Allah.
What's wrong with you? If there's a bidding war and the manager wants him, I'd be willing to pay 50 to 70 million euros. That's, by the way, million euros.
You're wild, man. Your club's wild. You're wild. Your club has made all you lot brainless, brain wild. Like, how are you paying 50 to 70 million pounds for Gakpo?
Million euros. Euros, man. We do euros. Euros now.
I like that.
I don't say pounds. I didn't say pounds. I said 50 to 70 million euros.
I like
which is now a bit more respectable. This is what we do right now.
Bro,
people.
Anthony's fucked you lot up, man. Anthony, you lot paid how much for? 70 million or something?
No, 95 million euros. Now, what, 70 million altogether?
No, how much did you pay?
I think it was 100 million euros.
No!
Or 95 million euros, I think it was. Something like that. Something like that, anyway.
Anyway.
This is what I'm trying to say, though. Big up to everybody watching. There's only 78 likes, guys. I don't know. Do you not like the video? Like, we just watching us. Like, what's wrong with these guys, Chris, man? Like the video, people, man. That's all you got to do. Like the video.
Man. I don't get it. Like, I don't get 100 million euros, bro.
But this again.
People talking about Andy Carroll and Nunes. Look. If you're gonna pick out one or two out of the amazing signings that we've done for 40, 50 million people, you lot are deluded, innit? You've got agendas. If you're really gonna pick out, and Nunes has scored 9 goals.
Well, Gakpo hasn't even come to the Premier League yet. Are we doing comparisons already?
Why are you not talking about Nunes when he scored goals?
No, he scored goals.
People in the chat.
I'm not being fair about that.
I mean,
this is what you've created. Look at this argument you've created. There's a reason why Leeds and Southampton were after Gakpo. Is that a measurement for a player?
His level. Yeah, man, that's his level.
No, but again, that's not a measurement because there's been other players.
Okay, check this out. Check this out. This is why I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm saying I hope you don't get him. That's how confident I am that he and all that.
So you right now are saying, you know what?
Mohamed Kudus is the one, brother.
World Cup. We shouldn't rate him. We shouldn't think he's this, and no club should come in for him. Is that what you're trying to say? Because I don't understand it. If Liverpool were in for him right now, let me ask you a question. If Liverpool were in for him right now,
we are in for him. We are one of the teams in for him.
So what do you do then? What's your mindset then now? If Liverpool,
I'm saying I don't want him.
But if you said the same thing about Nunes,
who?
Nunes, you didn't.
No. I said I don't want him at that price. I said I would never pay 85 million euros for.
I don't dictate the price, though. I don't dictate the price. Notice
I asked you how much would you pay for him. I would not pay more than 40 million for Gakpo.
No, but I'm just saying, if there was a bidding war and
There ain't no
and the
bidding war,
manager
brother.
wanted him.
There ain't no bidding war. If you
There
want
will
him,
be.
you go get him. No.
Fabrizio Romano just said it. He said 3 or 4 clubs are after him.
Hype talk. There ain't no bidding
Ah,
war for
listen.
Gakpo. There ain't no hype war. There's no hype. There's no bidding war for Gakpo, bro. Come on. There's no bidding war for Gakpo.
Big up to Michael O'Connor. He says, big up Said and Grizz. Real question, Said. Why do Man United fans get so hyped and defensive about players you haven't even signed yet? No, I'm just because I feel like I feel guilty for wanting a player, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, "Oh, he's overrated," this and that. Like, I don't get like how fans are so. I don't know what the word is, man. I don't want you to be happy.
Very quickly, the breaking news was Roberto Martinez has resigned. Or, he's given up. That's it, and rightly so. There was no way he could continue.
Right, so
yeah.
I think that's the end of his career, by the way, managerially, man.
Who could take over the Belgium national team? Thierry Henry?
No. Vincent Kompany will probably take it. Leave Berlin.
Not yet. Not yet. He's still doing his thing, man. Come on.
Vincent Kompany hype, man. You get me?
He's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing at Burnley, man.
They might give it to one of them guys.
Yeah, it looks like Saeed's Wi-Fi is giving a bit of issue. But I am agreeing with you, Michael, man. You know what I mean? These lot get so defensive about their people, man. But he's back now anyway.
Yeah. No. It's rightly so. Even the Mexico manager has left his job as well. You know
Mexico's manager's left his job as well. Oh,
no, it was agreed if they went out, he was gone. It was the end of his contract. Literally, as soon as the final whistle went, his contract was over. It was done.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? So, end of the day, that's the situation. But in terms of Gakpo and all that, like I said, for me, I'm whatever the manager wants, man. And like I said, I might have a preference that I might not like that player, but I'm in the mindset that, you know what, the manager wants him. I trust the manager. This is where my head's.
I hear that. No.
It's not a case of, you know what, we shouldn't get this player. Listen, he's rubbish, this and that. The manager has a vision. He has a plan. He knows what he's doing. Look at the kind of the sort of players that he's getting right now. He wants that kind of, his style, his own way. And I think
no. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. As a fan base, if I'm in your fan base and Ten Hag's taken over and he's done what he's done and he's doing what he's doing, then 100% I agree with you. You have to trust the process and trust his judgment on players and all of that business. I agree with you. I'm just giving my opinion on the player.
No, absolutely.
And the reason why I've seen a bit of him is because Liverpool were linked with him. And I'm saying it now, and I'm saying it openly on your channel, which is probably a lot of Man United people or whatever. I'm telling you now, I'm not going to change my mind. If he comes to Gakpo, I don't rate him like that. He might prove me wrong. There's a difference. If he proves me wrong, then I have to take it. But if he comes to Liverpool, I'm not going to suddenly say, he's a bad boy. That's what I'm saying. You understand what I'm trying to say, people? Before you say, so if he comes to Liverpool, I'm not suddenly going to say he's a bad boy player. He's what we need. No, it's not what we need anyway. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. 220 million and Gakpo for 60 in Eric Ten Hag's first year expectations. Listen, it's just building, isn't it? I don't know. Listen, top 4 should be a minimum requirement. I think we could get a trophy this year. So, listen, I think for me, we can have that talk at the end of the season, but we only see the style of play. I think most United fans at the minute just want to see a culture change. I think he's done that so far. Hopefully he can win trophies, but there should be always expectation, no matter what manager there is at a football club, that United should be winning trophies. It's as simple as that, man. Let's move on to Ronaldo, man, because he's about to go to maybe Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. And he's about to get 200 million a year, Grizz. 200 million. 200 million. Do you think he'll take this offer, by the way?
I can't believe that offer.
This is true, though. This is reported, though.
No, man. This is not real.
No, it is. It is. I think Fabrizio Romano reported as well.
I refuse to believe that. People always say that, don't believe these kind of figures, man. I refuse to believe this. Bro, is this real?
They've got the money, by the way. It's not as if he can't, it's not willing to do it. They've got the money, by the way, Al Nassr.
Bro, how can you not take that?
How can you not take that?
That's real. How can you not take that?
It just depends
on
that
you need it. What do you need?
What more money do you need, bro?
Say that, like, I don't know what to say to you, bro. What is this? Like, I don't know what to say. This is obscene.
3 million a week, nearly 4 million a week.
No, this is not easy. This is not real.
Easy.
This is not life.
So
It ain't easy.
per 90 minute, look. Per 90 minute, look what he's getting per hour. Obviously, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man.
No.
200 grand a week for a 90-minute game.
No. That's what I'm saying. It's not real, man. It's not real, man. Please, people.
So if you say it is real, and for me, like I said, it could be because in the day, Fabrizio Romano did report it. Al Nassr, would he want to leave out like that, or do you think he's still?
What's he got left? Are you being real? What else has he got left?
I don't know. This is the thing, though. If clubs now have seen that kind of money going around, and maybe Nassr should have not have put it out there that they're giving this money out there, because now clubs, if they want to buy Ronaldo, have to not match it, but at least be where he can be like, you know what? Well, Al Nassr offered me this, so where you want to go here? Or do clubs do that? They say, you know what? This is what we're giving you, so if you want to come. But I just don't know which club are coming for him, man. Bayern Munich don't want him.
Mm-hmm.
PSG won't take him.
Who's going to want him? Sporting Lisbon. Look, and I've said this again, and I'll say it again and again and again. Ronaldo is finished at the highest level. What do I mean by highest level? I mean any top 4 team in any league. Well, okay, not in any league, but in the major leagues. So Serie A, England, Spain. None of the top 3 teams will touch him. Now, if you're talking France and Portugal and all these kind of teams, Major League is the one for him. Major League.
But Messi, there was that story by the Express, or was it the Times Sport? And obviously it got rebuffed and whatnot. But MLS, Messi, you know what I mean? Could he be going to the MLS? It's crazy, man. The 2 GOATs, it's the end of their careers, man. I still think Messi's got a little bit more than Ronaldo. I still think if you look at yesterday, the guy was bopping it around against Poland, man. 30, what is he, 36 now?
Yeah.
Bopping it around 100%. Against Poland. 35, sorry. Bopping it
around.
He
missed that penalty, right? And everyone was like, oh my God. And then he just took over the game. Yes or no, bro? Yes or no? Did he take over that game?
Yeah.
Did Kevin De Bruyne take over the game today? Did Kevin De Bruyne take over the game like that? And he's younger.
Yeah.
Did Ronaldo take over any game? Have you seen Ronaldo take over any game in the World Cup so far?
No.
Modric has done bits.
He's trying to take over the FIFA, sorry. He's trying to take over FIFA. You know what I mean?
Messi is levels, man. People really need to stop having this debate and conversations, man. Did you see Reece James? They asked him that question, Messi or Ronaldo.
I know. I've seen that. I've seen, man. Honestly, you know what I mean? Chelsea maybe wants to bring him over to Chelsea.
That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Bro. Something to go on in there. But put it this way, if Ronaldo goes to Chelsea, that means Potter ain't got no say, bro. He's just a dog, bro.
He might as well go to England, get the England job. I say, you know what?
Potter's just a dog. I'm telling you now. If Todd Bowley gets his way, bro, Potter's he's just there, bro. He ain't got nothing.
Imagine that though. You go to the job and then you realize that Ronaldo, what sacked or what made Tuchel kind of depart from Chelsea, departs me as well. Like that just shows you the obsession that Todd Bowley had since the summer. If this happens and Ronaldo goes to Chelsea, it's always been the case of they clash because of Ronaldo, and the managers didn't want that. How would you feel as a fan then? Because you're trying to get behind, the club and whatnot, but you're seeing that the vision of Todd Bowley isn't with alignment of what is the manager. And for me, I ain't gonna lie to you, the manager, don't get me wrong, the owner is what pays everything and whatnot, and he funds the thing. But sometimes you listen to the manager more, innit? Because he's the one that's every day, working on the team, etc.
It depends on levels of the manager and experience.
But still, man, Potter deserves a chance. He deserves to build his own way, his Chelsea way.
He's been given a chance, and he's got the job. Some people are saying he was.
I'm saying that given the job yet. Later on, when he gets techie.
Bro, this is why when people say, "Oh, we want new owners, this and that," blah 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 blah. This is why you have to be careful of what kind of owners coming in. If owner comes in and he wants to be the main man,
I'm nervous.
If you get new owners that they want to be the main men,
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know, man. This is what I'm trying to
Wrong.
say. That's why I'm kind of nervous as to who the Glazers give it over to, man. I still haven't heard anything about these Dubai investors, these private investors. And maybe we need to go to Dubai, man, Griezmann, and just see who investors about. You know what? I think we could do that, you know. We could actually go to Dubai, yeah, get our shake robes on, and we could chat to investors in Dubai and say, yo, listen, who's looking to buy Man
clubs?
United?
Brother, Man United and Liverpool, bro. Come on, man, talk to us. Now, I think you'll get. I think we're both gonna get big boys taking over us in the next 6 months.
Yeah, well, the Glazers are looking to sell by spring, which is good news. The BBC reported yesterday. I think it was Simon Stone. So that is good news. But again, I just hope it's not. You know what it is, yeah. Like I'll be real. I don't want American owners. I don't want the gym guy. I want these guys who have a project, who build the land of Man United. Who then?
Why do you want that gym guy, man? What's his name?
Nah, man. Apparently, I got told he was a Chelsea season ticket holder as well after claiming to be a Man United fan. Honestly, I didn't know that.
You lot all mix like that, man. You lot all mix like that.
Sorry, that's what I'm saying. Man's got half an hour.
Bring up the Spain and Japan lineups in it. Let's start talking about this lineup today. Okay, let me just check this. Azpilicueta
you told me.
So Azpilicueta, Rodri, Pau Torres is coming. Laporte has been rested.
They don't need to play.
Why don't they need to play? They're not. Have they 100% won the group, people?
No, not they're through, but obviously the likelihood that they're gonna go out is very, very.
They want to win the group, though. They want to win the group, no?
Yeah, true, but I think they don't mind facing anyone. They don't mind facing anyone.
Oh, people are talking about Brighton still ain't. Sorry, Mitomo's still not playing for Japan. You know that boy.
Yeah, the Brighton. Boy, he benched him again.
Chelsea want Liao and Nkunku and not CR7. Read news. Yeah, we read news, bro. Read
Liao,
news,
man. Is he going to move to summer? Is he going to sign a new deal, Liao?
I think he's going to stay at Milan. He loves it there. They've given him a chance. You know what I mean?
He's a star boy,
He's a star boy, yeah. But he's one of those ones, if he came on the market, you can definitely see all the team. Now, that's what you call a...
Oh, yeah.
That's what you call a...
FSG are now leaning towards a partial sale of Liverpool.
Yeah, look. Yeah, basically, reports come from Boston Globe, which obviously FSG own. And they're just saying FSG are now leaning toward, like, basically FSG, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just saying basically FSG are exploring all options, including a partial sale. So they want to invest. They want people to invest in them. But I still think we're for sale for full.
Crazy, man. The Super League, even you look at Juventus as well. Remember, I don't know if you heard of Juventus.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Is this the same situation as the one in 2006? Yeah. But now, you know, UEFA have opened up an investigation, you know, just right now, breaking news. I don't know if you heard about it.
No, go on.
Yeah, so basically, UEFA announced club financial control body First Chambers opens an investigation into Juventus. Has opened up a formal investigation into Juventus for potential breaches of club licensing and financial fair play regulations. Because you know what, though? Remember when they were in debt, yeah, and they were buying Vlahovic, they were buying certain players like Locatelli, and everyone was saying to themselves, "How they got the money? Where they've got the money from?" Do you remember?
Bro, this is bro. If they get done like this, if they need to. Do you remember they got done? But that was for match fixing, yeah.
That was for match fixing, yeah. That was for match fixing.
I don't know, man. I don't know the exact.
To get caught. Or is this another one where Man City, they get a couple of lawyers involved and then it's kind of like, you know.
Yeah, I don't think this is a relegation type thing because the match.
No, it's not. It's just probably point deduction.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think it could be point deduction. It could
financially, they could be in trouble, bro. And if that's the case, if they need to start selling players, who would you start buying from them?
Remember when they give 400 grand a week to Ramsey? Right, crazy, man. Pogba could come back to Man United. Oh, listen, that's crazy, man. You only got a lot of players. Who do you think of the Juventus team, by the way?
You take him as well.
Pogba. I think it depends, innit? I don't know.
Now you see, that's what I'm saying. What depends on what? Are you still thinking about? Why are you thinking about it?
Man, is my guy, man. It's like you with Sadio Mane. You take Sadio Mane back, wouldn't you?
No.
Nah, you're
Wallahi, I
lying.
wouldn't take back. No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't take back.
Listen. I agreed with us selling Sadio Mane. I agreed with it. So you know when people came for me, oh my God, you're not having to sell Sadio Mane. There's like, bro, I agreed with it, bro. Don't tell me that. But how about that question I asked? If you have to start buying players from Juve, who would it be?
For me, it would be I would take Vlahovic. I would take
That's what you don't need, you know.
Vlahovic. I know.
Yeah, bro. That's what you
I
look
think
need.
for me, we've got enough.
You
Romero,
take up Vlahovic up there, bro.
Romero was even Juventus. That was from Juventus.
Romero wasn't from Juve, was he?
Exactly. Kulu Benteke deals with Spurs. Messi.
Yeah,
What do you mean Messi?
bro? Because that was long, man. Them deals were messy, man. They were complicated. Loans and then Brian.
But you know what it is though with Juventus now, they're not the top dogs of Serie A. I know they've won a lot of football and whatnot. If you look at what they're gonna be now, you know what I mean. They're in a bit of like I want to say they're in transition because it says here 36-time Italian champions Juventus could face possible relegation or even before start of Serie A. Wow, that's the new.
You know, someone's just someone's just put in the player that I would take above anyone else, probably only because Chiesa has had some serious injuries. So we don't know.
Look at this.
What?
For Produci is might get arrested, man. Look here. Arrest warrant is being prepared for Tottenham director Fabrizio Petrucci. He's under investigation for formal rigging, false corporate communications, and a false invoicing during his time at Juventus. Wow.
I don't know how far these kind of things will go, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you.
Do you know what I mean?
Bro, that's mad when you think about it. That's mad. Juventus, you know what it is, man. When they say, man, you know what I mean. There's certain teams that just always do this kind of stuff at time. And Barcelona, by the way, will be the next club because we need to find out how they managed to do all of that stuff. You know what I mean?
That's a whole heap of case studies right there, bro. They need to open up a whole. That's a 7-part series, you know. You can't get that in one show. That's a whole Netflix series into how Barcelona are dealing with this situation. Wow. 7-part series, bro. 7-part series. Each series 1 hour long.
Yeah. Someone said like the Wolf of Wall Street Mafia, bro. Mafia, Super League Mafia, going one by one, man. You know what I mean? Because they found out like there's no thing in this football now. You know what I mean? You've got to spend money, you've got to invest, and now people are starting to do dodgy stuff. You know what I mean? So
people are right. People are saying, you know, Juventus, the mafia team, always been crooked, bro. There's been stories about Juventus going back, man, back. Always people talking about how they're corrupt, man. But listen, it's one of those things, man, that we know when everything is corrupt, man. Come on, every institution, every society, on every level of society is corrupt. What's this? No wonder the Glazers moving fast.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, they need to go in it. I think for me, they can't invest in what they want to do, the training ground, everything like that. Liverpool are the same. They can't do it anymore. And now, they made it the biggest profit there ever is. How much did they buy your club for?
300 million.
Yeah, there you
go. Now they're selling it 3 billion.
3 billion. Ours for probably 5-6 billion. You see what I mean now? So end of the day, you got to realize, they're thinking, you know what? We've milked it now. We've milked Liverpool.
Oh no, but your mans have actually milked it. Yeah, they've taken money out of your club.
They've taken money out and dividends out.
Our ones haven't taken any money out. They're just using the club's money, making money. Club's money, making money.
Oh. Yeah, 100%, man. And this is the situation right now. And I think for me, you know, football isn't going a certain way. You have to compete now. You have to spend the money. And this is why I feel like for me now, we'll start to see a different feeling about, you know, we shouldn't waste this money on this player. You know what, man? The club will say, you know what, we'll spend another on this one. This is what they'll do. We've got Sancho now. Just let's just say that Sancho doesn't work out now. They end up selling him. They'll go get another player to replace him. This is how football will work now. There's no time. 100%. There won't be when we get new owners, there won't be a time to kind of feel like, yo, what did you do? This is their era now as well, by the way. So everything happened beforehand, it's nothing to do with them. This is now their era. So they could spend potentially whatever amount they want to spend and go again and start a whole new squad. You don't know what they're going to do.
I don't know, man. Reckless spending is not the way. I don't know, man. It is, but people are doing reckless spending, bro. People are doing reckless spending, and there's no. The thing is, there's no consequences at the moment. There's very few examples of consequences for reckless spending.
What was the Chelsea one? What was there when they got a ban? What was it for? Was it for the youth team players? The Chelsea ban?
Yeah. That was different. That was different. That was for signing or not registering youth team players. But you know, people need to if there's some heavy punishment given out, like I'm talking relegation, drop down a league, then that's the only way to stop this, man. Otherwise, Chelsea spending 70, but he's worth it though.
You think so?
Yeah.
70 million in cuckoo. It's gonna be, bro. And anyone that you spotted in here, obviously you're looking at the kudos. How much is he worth that you think that you can get him for?
Now you're talking. See, now you're talking. Kudos. I'd pay up to 50 million for him. Up to 50 million. Up to max.
Yeah. But see how I've just said now, okay. But then all of a sudden, when I said Gakpo up to 50 to 70 million euros, you're like,
no, you didn't say 50. You said 60, 70, brother.
No, I said 60, 70 million.
You gave a big thing, man. You gave a big. You give a big range, bro. Come on, man.
No, but I'm just saying that's the range that I'd think. For me, 70 million euros would be like right.
Gakpo is 30, 40 million max.
But max. He was, you know, in the summer,
25, 30 really.
Gakpo in the summer, PSV wanted 50 million euros.
There you go.
Now his price has gone up because he scored 18 goals, 19 assists this season. So I think let me go and get the stats for that one. Let me just
don't bring up Dutch Eredivisie stats. Come on, you know what I think of them. They're not real. Those stats are not real, bro. Dutch stats are not real. Dutch Eredivisie. Come on.
What are you trying to say?
Groningen tax. Come on, Groningen tax, bro. Come on. What are you saying?
But
NEC brother tax. Come on. What are these clubs, man? Go Ahead Eagles, brother. Come on, stop it.
Go Ahead Eagles.
You're gonna show me all these teams in the Dutch league, man. Go Ahead Eagles, man. Come on. You're gonna tell me go. Gakpo scored 2 against Go Ahead Eagles, and you're gonna tell me, yeah. Grizz, check this. He scored against Go Ahead Eagles.
I think for me, it's one of them situations. Like he's got this season 37 games, 17 goals, and 18 assists starts for PSV. And I think he can improve, man. I genuinely think he can improve. Again, it depends. And again, you know what you got to realize here? The market now for strikers now and just in general now is so inflated. It's a joke. And teams are when you haven't got them qualities there, teams are gonna say, you know what, you have to pay up. It's as simple as that. But I do like kudos though.
I think there's bargains out there. I think there's bargains to be had.
Like who? Who's a bargain then? And when you put Man United into it, they say no, right? We're putting the money up.
Yeah, that's the problem.
This is the problem, and you become desperate as well.
Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? When you got money like that, or when people know you've been, the thing is you've been shafted like that. People know they can shaft you. You understand?
You have been shafted. This is the problem.
We have got a reputation of not being shafted, so people know not to mess with us too much. They know we're smarter than that, or we walk away. We got the same thing for Newcastle, Norwich. We try by the left back. Yeah.
You mean right back? You mean?
No, left back, man. It's my boy as well, man. My mind's
going the other one, man, the one with the afro. He used to be Newcastle. I know what you mean, yeah. But he turned out to be great, man. You know?
But that's my point. People know we walk away. People try to put prices on our head. We walk away. We don't care. You guys don't walk away. You guys, all right. I don't know if you walked away from the. I don't know if you walked away from the Frankie De Jong. I just think he didn't come to you at the end.
He didn't. I think there was a lot of issues, man. Especially the payments and whatnot. It's still sorting it out. I think he's.
Caicedo's a bargain.
Caicedo, yeah. That could be your second option to Jude Bellingham. But I still think that's
I don't think he's second option. I think we want Caicedo as well. I told you this. I think we want Caicedo in Brighton. We're gonna push for him, Brighton.
He's a player, man. He's a player.
People in the chat, we're gonna push for Caicedo in January. Liverpool FC will push for Moises Caicedo in January. You heard it here first. I think he's worth. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think he's worth a lot because I think he's that good. I think he's, bro. I think he's Kante levels of potential.
I think between
This guy is Kante levels of potential. Did you guys hear me?
50 million, I reckon he'll go for.
Yeah,
50,
man.
Yeah, 50 million. You know, we could have bought him for 4.5 million.
I know.
You know what it was? Yeah, he had a trial at somewhere else. Was it United? He must have had a trial anyway. And United just was like, yeah, not ready for it. And then Brighton came along and then went in for him. Moises Caicedo. And what club did he actually play for before Brighton? What club was it? I need to check here.
From where?
He actually played for before Brighton.
Who?
Moises Caicedo.
Oh, it was some South American team, man.
It was Independiente de Valia. Yeah. Crazy, man. The scouting that was done there. How did people, like, you know, these scouts here, how do they recognize someone that's playing in what league is this? It's the league of the Ecuadorian Serie A. Who watches the Ecuadorian Serie A? No disrespect. Like, it's mad that when you think about it. But then you've got to pay more attention, surely. When you see him and you think, rah, this guy's quality. Then you think, right, you know, let's do it. Let's actually get this deal over the line. You would probably take a risk in 4.5 million. Martinelli had 3,000 Man United. Also got it for 6 million. Yeah, we've missed out on a lot of players, man. A lot, man. Julian Alvarez yesterday. Ralph Rangnick wanted him. He said, you know what? Yeah, he wanted him. I'm going to even put it up there. I'll find the quotes.
Wow.
Ralph Rangnick wanted him. And he's
the thing is, this is why
around it.
This is why you have to take risks. You lot don't like taking risks. You lot think you're going for the finished article. You pay big money because you think you're buying the finished article, but it's not always like that.
Yeah,
it's not
100%. There was a lot of players. Look, he said here they had some opportunities, but they didn't want to buy a striker. Julian Alvarez was one of them. He was offered to United and other clubs. He had a release clause and was a player that Rangnick liked on his list and looked in Moscow. In the end, Man United did not decide to proceed, and now Man City have really got a good striker. You see what I mean now? But the film was, they weren't going to trust him with his interim role.
Yeah, but I told you guys, you lot shouldn't have got rid of him. Yeah, Ralph Rangnick. But the thing is, obviously, we don't know. He wouldn't have worked on.
He was the right man, but for me,
in the wrong job.
Go on.
He was the right man in the wrong job.
Yeah,
in the wrong role.
The wrong job, basically. But United, why couldn't you do it? Why couldn't you go and put him upstairs and then go and get a manager? Simple as that. But at the same time, though, I still am. You know, if United wanted to break the bank for Ten Hag, they could have done it. You know, they really could have done it if they wanted to and said, you know what, Ten Hag, come in when you want to come. But Ten Hag set a precedent and said, yo, if you're gonna wait for me. I'll come in the summer. I'm not leaving now. I've got a project Ajax. I want to carry on with it. Simple as that. You know.
Do you regret sacking Ralph Rangnick because you ain't got who's your director of football now?
It's still John Merton, isn't it?
You lot want Paul Mitchell. You know, I don't know if you mans know this.
Well, we don't know if Mitchell is coming, man. Like, where have you heard that?
No. Let me tell you in here, bro. Come on, you know, okay. I've got my people, man. Paul Mitchell is wanted by Liverpool and Manchester United as their director of football. Remember that, Paul Mitchell, people.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not getting Michael Edwards. Someone is asking Grizz.
No.
United.
He won't be able to come anyway till at least the summer.
No, but he's not interested.
No, he's got a clause that he can't go anywhere until the summer.
He's not interested. But Paul Mitchell, the Monaco director of football, is wanted by both of us. So I don't know. Do your
direct football? This is why, for me, just imagine now, man. United under new ownerships, Liverpool under new ownerships. Like, just imagine how
it's scary times and exciting times at the same time, isn't it?
Yeah, Let's imagine a new era for both clubs, like knowing that, you know what, new ownership. Because you got to remember, yeah, when did the Cronkies come to Arsenal? 2000. When did they have full control? Because it used to be Usmanov, innit? Usmanov and Kroenke. But if you look at it, I think we've got our owner's been there 17 years. How long has your owner's been there for? Around
12 years.
12 years. Let us know in the chat when did the Cronkies come at Arsenal? Chelsea, obviously, they've left 2008. Oh, is it? Okay. But Arsenal seem to me at the minute, you know, they seem to be okay with their ownerships. But one thing they've done though with the ownership, they've actually got directors and people, personnel involved that actually know what to do in their job. If you know what I mean. Edu, you know, now another, you know what I mean? They've got now people who at least are footballing people. You know what I mean?
That's what you need to do. You need to, as soon as you find that formula and get the right people in the right job, everything can flow. This is what we found at Liverpool. We had the right people in the right places. And now
you don't have full control. I'm sure he has full control now. 2018, yeah. No, some people saying that he doesn't have full control. He does have full control. I don't know if you've checked on it, mate. Arsenal fans, I think they're happy with the Cronkies now, surely. I don't think they right now, there's no feeling that, unless you're Turkish, innit? You know what I mean? Turkish is the only one right now that is still Cronky out. Everyone else has forgot about the Cronkies, innit? You know what I mean? It's a case of now. Everything's going well.
Is he still Cronkies out? We're going to have to...
No, he's still kind of like forces that still, you know. But for now, though, they have shown improvements, though. You have to give credit where it's due. Whereas Man United, for us, we never give credit. We want them out like wholeheartedly out the door.
You know what I mean? Bro. You lot are ruthless, man.
We've worked hard for this. You lot have just done, you know what I mean, a couple of protests here and there.
Now we ain't done no protest. We ain't done shit.
And there was one protest.
No, there wasn't. Don't believe the hype.
There was
no, man.
I'm sure there's FSG protest outside.
Never protest against FSG owners.
So if I found a picture now, it won't be here.
No, against there was maybe over the Super League, like maybe a flag or banner. Yeah. But never a protest. But this is what I like about our owners as well. If I get all the hate, not hate, well, some hate, but I get the arguments against our owners. But the fact that they know they can't handle their business anymore, they're selling up. I like that about them. They're not sticking in there for no reason.
Yeah, absolutely.
They realize they can't compete.
Yeah, absolutely. But guys, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Nearly 500 of you in the chat. Apparently, there's only, I think, 100 and something likes.
Yo, smash the likes, man.
Hit the like button, people, man. Hit the like button. It's not hard. Like I said, for those that don't understand how the like button works, the more likes you put in the video, the more it helps the algorithm. The more it helps the algorithm, the more we can push the show out there and boost the video and whatnot. Because listen, we're trying to give you a quality show, so you guys like the video. Simple as that. So big up to everybody who's watched the show. Make sure you go follow Grizz Khan. Big up to Grizz Khan. Big up to you for coming on, bro. Appreciate it, man. Obviously, we missed last week, but now that the fixtures are easing out, we might be able to.
Yeah, we've got more time. Yeah. It's World Cup's been a bit hectic, but we're gonna get back on the scene soon.
Yeah, man. So make sure you go follow Grizz Khan TV. And yeah, man, I'll be back for the watch along you know what? I'm gonna do the Spain. No. Yeah, Spain, Japan. So I'll see you there.
Tasty game.
Yeah. So make sure you check. I'm gonna be live in half an hour. So I'll see you soon, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.